Did he just give me a pink slip? I think he just gave me a pink slip.
Promotion. Cameras are rolling.
You fuck up, you moved up.
Sound is rolling.
I just
scene
went
is
up
set.
another label.
Try Before We Die. Season 6, episode 34, scene 1, take 1.
In 5, 4.
Try Before We Die, the whiskey review show where we don't know what we're drinking, but we'll tell you what we're thinking. And I'm here with Rick and Gmann. It's great to see you guys. Rick, I love the shirt. It's got a little salmon influence, a little dark meat going on there, like a fish meat, right? It's a darker salmon. I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that. Good to see you. G-Man,
Colin,
how are you doing?
I'm okay.
So we see you on set all the time for all the episodes.
No, you don't. Well, you do.
I do. We. Right.
We, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have been present for every single episode of Try Before We Die filmed in America.
Filmed in this continent, yeah.
Yeah. And the last time you were on camera was season 6,
Yes.
episode
Oh, God. It was in the 20s, I think?
7,
Okay.
where we pulled the Kilchoman peated.
Oh, that was the mouthfeel one.
Right, but it was big, deep, and dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
That
so
was,
it's good
that
to
was
have
a
you.
lot of fun because it was an experience that I would only have had under duress
Right.
in any other situation.
Right. You would have been reluctant,
Correct.
but it turns out it was.
No, my journey through Scotch is absolutely, I think, quintessential to what the show is about.
Right, because you've really grown.
Yo,
Your
I think so.
palate,
I'd like
your
to think so.
appreciation, your taste, right? Not so much your top hair.
Nope,
Right?
nope,
Your bottom hair though is
refuses to do
doing good.
anything.
It's doing good. I mean, what can I say, right? You know,
Human growth hormone?
no, just
Constipation.
I think it just grew.
It's constipation.
Just forced it out.
I grown it down. You see, growing.
It's clever.
We're gonna find out what Randy would like us to. Oh my gosh, Rick. So more than once you've recognized that we're not sponsored by anybody. These bottles don't just arrive in the mail or anything like that. And you recognize there's a cost behind this. And now and then you've thrown some money at the show to get a bottle. So you did end up buying the Knockando 25. You found out after the fact. Your last donation actually got the Bunnahabhain Ruby Port Cask Matured from Cadenheads. Cask strength.
And 13.
Yeah. Yes. So this is bottle number 12 today, everybody. It just goes right up there. So we'll see if Rick's bottle comes up. All right. In the meantime, Randy says the bottle that is coming up,
Number 1.
number 1. What do you think?
I don't care. That's where I'm at now. I don't care. It's all going to be an
All
experience.
right. I hope it's the, what's it called? Oh, it's over there. It's like the darkest whiskey ever produced because all they did was
Why do you
pour
do
E150A in the bottle.
Why are you the way you are?
308. Oh, it might be it. It's top shelf right over there. We'll see everybody in the snooker room for bottle 308.
This could potentially be really...
I wasn't kidding. We're so close. I was talking about the Lochdew Black Whiskey, which is a heavily E150A whiskey. We've got one here. That's 4 bottles off. But bottle 308 is right here. 303, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are in a Flora and Fauna release, a 16-year-old. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to just go with what it looks like, which is Dailuaine. And it looks like this is an auction win coming in at 43%. This is a Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey. It's got a nice color to it. We'll see what we can learn about this Dailuaine, Dailuaine. We'll figure it out at some point. Back at the bar with Gmann and Rick. So I'm super excited about this, guys. This is the second Flora and Fauna release that we've opened on this show. Glen Spey maybe was the first one we did, and it turns out Malcolm wasn't here for that one either. So I've had something whispered to me. Dailuaine. Dailuaine.
Dailuaine.
Yes, just like it's spelled.
Exactly.
So this is part of the Flora and Fauna release series, which is actually a series put together by, I believe, United Distillers, which is the precursor to Diageo, to sort of promote some of their brands that were lesser well known or that didn't see as much of the light of day. So when you look at the bottles, you will not see Flora and Fauna noted on the labeling. This idea of Flora and Fauna was put together by Michael Jackson, right? Not Billie Jean or Beat It, but like the prolific whiskey writer in his descriptions of so many of these whiskeys that they just had those components. So, and that became sort of the off-label moniker for this series. And this series has had several release episodes, I believe 91, 99, 2001, something like that. And then a couple of extra releases as well. And a lot of them are out there, but I believe that you can consider yourself a full set owner, I think, if you have at least 35 of them. Right, and there are different, so this is the black one, but there are white label tops too. So there are a few different things, and some came with wooden boxes. We've got a couple of those boxes around here as well. So it's an interesting thing for the collector.
Sure.
The Dailuaine 16-year-old.
That was a good pop.
Asks us to have a nice glass of whiskey.
It got my attention.
This will be my first Dailuaine. I suspect that's true for you guys.
Yes.
Because I can't recall seeing a Dailuaine in a shop in America. I'm not going to get a little backbeat.
That almost sounds like a Muppet.
Oh.
Yep. Stormtrooper.
Yep, the middle one.
Yeah.
All right, I got a little bit of the auction info on the back. Drink responsibly. Gaelic. Actually, I believe it's Gaelic. Gaelic, I think, is how you say it in Ireland.
In Ireland.
Gaelic is what you say in Scotland. The Green Veil. Distillery established in 1852. Lies in a hollow by the Carron Burn. Burn, of course, is Scottish for
Hill?
River.
River. And Banffshire. This single malt Scotch whiskey, a full-bodied, fruity, smoky finish.
Ooh.
And for more than 100 years, the distillery only got their supplies by rail. And then the steam locomotive Dailuaine number 1 was in use from 1939 to 1967 and is preserved in Strathspey Railway. So a little bit of history on the label too for this Dailuaine. All right, so we've been given a couple of hints. We know we've got something smoky and something rich.
Smoky finish, though.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can see what I would imagine is the richness in the color.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. There you go, Rick. So speaking of color, we don't know if there's color added or not. I'd like to think not, just due to the series, what United Distillers, which later became Diageo, what they were interested in putting out there for folks. And so these bottles, some are still available in shops and many are not, and they're secondary market only, depending upon the year of release. I don't know if this is a 91 or a later release. We'll find out. Color, Gmann.
It's beautiful. This is a coppery. I'm struggling with wearing it, but it's got enough of that red to warrant the copper, I think.
Mm-hmm. Rick, anything jump into mind?
Red beer.
Oh, okay. I like that. What was that? What was that red beer?
Well, there was
one?
Red Dog, but that's not
Red Dog.
No, I'm talking back in the
I know.
early 90s.
Killian's Irish Red?
Oh, is it? Okay, so yeah, maybe that's it.
That was one of the first ones I remember coming
Yeah,
on the scene.
okay. All right. I can go there. I like this red beer idea, right? Right, because it's not a dark, it's not a porter, clearly not a stout, but not a lager, right?
Like a Newcastle.
Not a bohemian,
Like a brown ale. Under the right light. it
right?
gets
Not a Weiss beer. So if we're staying in the beer color spectrum, we are definitely in a red ale, right? Because it's got enough of an ale structure to it, meaning that you can sort of see through it as well.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not so dark that it prevents translucency.
Yeah. It's almost crystalline.
Right. So, because I ended up with the Stormtrooper pour glass, so there's some here. So I've got it on my hands, and I am desperately trying not to give myself a quick sneak into. So it's not this hand. I'm like, I just want to but I'm not doing it. All right. So we're in a red ale. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
I don't know if you can see it from your angle, but I have already gotten some legs, and they're
Oh, yeah.
really
I can
tall.
see them. I can see them. Yeah.
This is a pretty dram.
Yeah. It's got a
I'm
nice
seeing
color.
some on the backside of
Right.
yours.
And for me, this color, unless it's been colored, has pieces of sherry somewhere in here, right? I mean, that would, I don't know what else is going to bring out this darkness in a natural color, right? Other than, it's not just bourbon.
You know, based on what we know already, it's a Speyside. It's an older Speyside.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a really deep fruit.
So
But
imagine
that smoke finish is going to be interesting.
Well, so imagine if this is the 2001 release, which I think is the last year of release for these, the Flora and Fauna in terms of their standard cores. You go back 16 years, right? And so that's 16 years before that. So if we went back to 20 years, which that's the math I can do, so that's 1981. We're potentially in late 70s, early 80s distillate here,
Yeah.
right? And so that in itself is exciting because I'm always interested in whiskey of yesterday.
Yep.
Yep. Well, let's see what it smells like.
Absolutely. Cheater.
Oh, got a little kick.
Yeah? It clawed its way out of the glass, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Not really picking up very much smoke at all.
Nope. It smells red.
It smells like a red Speyside. It has floral fragrant, really, almost as if it has floral fauna fragrancy, but with a little bit of depth to
Yeah,
it.
there's deeper in here. But and it's a sweet deep.
I feel like,
Chocolated, candied fruit.
right. I'm
Dark chocolate.
I'm wondering if this is
Purple skin fruit.
I'm trying to pick out the sherry, right? Is it a Cortado? Is it a PX? Is it a Oloroso? I feel like I'd be in a PX, Pedro Jimenez. I'm just guessing. I like to do that a lot in my life.
I wouldn't even begin to discern
Yep.
the origin of the wood.
Well, the like the Booners, Oloroso, all day,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's what that is, right? The Glenmoe, oh, I can't think of it, but that's the Amontillado, right? So I think I'd be at a PX here, possibly Amontillado.
It's not dry cornered, meaning it's defined,
Right?
but the edges aren't harshly sharp.
Right.
There's a rounded to it because
Yep.
I can go between the smells.
Anything on the nose that stands out, Rick?
All right, it's going to sound weird.
Okay.
There's almost a raw meat
Okay.
touch in there.
Little
right?
steak tartare.
So when I'm a hunter, and when I get deer, I butcher my own.
Yep.
And so it has a touch of that to it, and it could just be that I always have a glass of scotch when I'm butchering. I don't know.
Yeah. Correlation, causation, something like that.
Like the smell of blood, real blood.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. Which could be that richness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's find out, gentlemen.
this will be fun.
All right. The Dailuaine Flora and Fauna 16-year-old release.
Cheers.
All of our first Dailuaine.
That's unique.
They have this very small chocolate finish, good mouthfeel, light to medium, closer to medium, but there was something really. It still leads me to that PX or that Amontillado sherry on the front side. It really brings me there because there's this. And I know you said not so dry, but there's something dry on the front.
Can I amend my statement?
You can.
It's got, my tongue has very much a red wine feel right now.
Okay.
I've got that. Every taste bud is up at attention. What was that?
Yeah.
I'm ready for more. But it's that same, if I drank a Merlot with a steak, I'd have that raised palate feel anyway. From drinking the wine with the red meat, this is making me have that experience on my tongue.
I appreciate what you've just done there because I just took another pull and I can wrap my head around red wine, right? I don't know that I'm going to mail it in as a red wine finish, but I can see where you're going.
There's a component.
Rick.
The smoke finish is almost like it's coming back up, right? So everything, you get the front, the mid, and then as it's dropping down, and then it's like the smoke comes back up.
But very
But
light.
very light smoke.
Very
light
light.
smoke.
Right. Just a minor player.
Kind of like a wisp at just the finish.
Like an,
Right.
like an afterthought, really.
Right. This is the smoke is the bit character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supporting.
But it is
It's
very
not the big player.
What's the ABV?
43.
It punches above its weight class.
Right. Other than a few very special flora and faunas, I believe they all came in at 43. I'm just want to double check this one last time. Yeah. Full-bodied, fruity nose, and smoky finish.
I'll give it that full body all day.
Yeah, it's dry.
everything.
It's
Yeah.
so dry on the front side.
So
Right.
I was going to say there's something with either berries, like
Yeah.
a little bit of a berry flavor, or maybe that dry grape flavor up front for me.
You know, the fruit experience that I have is tied towards the end,
Okay.
where the chocolate
I
starts
was going to
fading
say, I
away.
want to come back to this chocolate. Are you
I'm having a chocolate at the end, but it seems to be grasping at the fruit and pulling it with it. But my fruit's not that strong.
Yeah. Chocolate? You getting any chocolate on the backside or anywhere?
Yeah, so on the top
Okay.
of my mouth again.
Yeah.
It roll it across the top, and then that chocolate just, it's like but it's a darker chocolate. It's not a sweet.
It's not a milk chocolate.
No.
Right,
This
yeah.
is a
Right.
nice.
And
dark
that could
chocolate.
contribute to the dryness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. This is a very dry, finished whiskey. Right.
Yeah.
Right. It just really absorbs moisture rather than creates moisture in the mouth. Very pleasant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And through all this conversation around taste, still a Speyside.
It still hits all the notes of a general.
Right. There,
But it's
there
an
is
Elder Statesman Speyside.
All right. I like that.
You know what I
like
mean?
that. I like that.
This is what it matures into.
Right. This
And at 16 years, it's earned this. This is an amazing drink.
Honey
just
Badger,
saying
not
that
afraid of
because
Honey
nothing.
Badger's not afraid of anything.
Honey Badger, not afraid of nothing.
That's not a direct quote.
That is
That's
a badger.
awesome.
Stands up on its own by itself. This whiskey stands. I like this Elder Statesman Speyside. It's got a vest on with a pocket watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So much window dressing to show that he's
And a
earned
lot
it.
of gray beard.
Yeah. Kids these days.
Kids these days.
Hey, Dailuaine. With this whiskey, and it's relatively complex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which it just feels like we just had a complexity conversation. What would you do with a whiskey like this? We've got an Alaska smoked salmon fillet. We've got some Scottish traditional salmon that you'd have like on your bagel, lox.
Yeah.
We've got some Atlantic salmon, some maple smoked salmon, some toffee peanuts, some smoked mussels, some fresh raspberries, 2 different chocolates, one orange, one sea salt, some plums, and some cheddar. What would you do with an Elder Speyside?
I'm going to go with the dark chocolate with the sea salt.
Okay. Here you go, Gmann.
I want to really pronounce
Tie
that.
between the Alaskan salmon and the cheddar. I'm going to go with the Alaskan salmon.
Yeah, I think you got a piece ready to go, right?
Somewhere in there. Yep.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah. While you guys do that, I feel like I'm gonna take a chance here, and I'm gonna do a raspberry with a small piece of this chocolate, right? Because we've got a fruity, chocolatey whiskey here, so I'm gonna try and marry this.
That might pull the fruit forward.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Like, it's better than the raspberry chocolate when it's put together as a product, because that fresh raspberry really exploded those flavors the way Mother Nature intended, and it just worked so well. It almost drowned out the chocolate just enough, just like this chocolate in this whiskey is just enough, not dominant. How was that Alaskan salmon?
So the wild Alaskan salmon is a bit dry as well, and it paired really well, and it totally changed the flavor profile of the whiskey.
Yep. Did it bring out smoke, or in what way?
So it brought out the smoke a little bit. Salmon is salty,
Okay.
and so it kind of mellowed the fruit flavors
In the whiskey.
in the whiskey,
Yeah.
but then accentuated that smoke and chocolate across the top.
All right. That's exciting. Gee-man, you just went with the sea
All
salt
chocolate, all day, and between the drying factor of the salt
Yep.
and the genuine tart bitterness of the darker chocolate, it really turned this drink into a chocolate bomb. It really did.
Ah.
The fruit kind of disappeared,
Yeah.
but at the very end, when the chocolate was fading, now I had this resurgence of smoke, which was really neat.
What I like about everything that just happened here is this Elder Statesman Speyside here. Really, this widely knowledgeable whiskey said, oh, I can work with that. I can work with that. I'm familiar with this, right? Experience shows in this bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna need a little.
I'm
bit
gonna need a
more.
little
I
bit
dropped
more.
out. It was all for science. You know?
It's all for science. And let's see what the crew has
And
for us.
what I've also noticed is when we
You're
get
always good,
into
yeah.
a smoky Speyside, I get surprised more often than not.
Yep, and the smoke is just such a bit flavor here. All right, let's see what they have for us on this Dailuaine 16-year-old Flora and Fauna. It's so true.
I know.
I never know whether to pity or congratulate a man on coming to his senses. Oh, you guys, I just wanted to get some more in my belly.
No.
I love this idea of the Elder Statesman, but what we really have here is a whiskey that is ready for what you're bringing to the party. It doesn't care.
It's going to marry well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a highly malleable, reliable, older Speyside, and it's delicious.
Agreed.
With a bearded man and a British guy.